for another short flow. Today's sequence is skill space, helping you get into crow pose and the variations that you can do around it. You're going to start off with a quick warm-up skills and drills movements to help you engage those muscles, get the body ready to get into this more advanced pose. And then I'm going to show you at the end a mobility or a challenge, if you like, to give yourself a go at home just for a little bit of fun. So whenever you're ready, you don't need anything at all, just come to a seated position or a kneeling position in the centre of your mat. So to get the body warmed up today, we're going to do 3 rounds of 4 different mobility movements. The first one is going to be high plank to down facing dog with a toe tap in between, so we're getting used to that crisscrossing, engaging the lateral body. We're then going to do crisscross down dog crunches, so bringing opposite knee to opposite elbow, again engaging the side core as well as the front body as well. Followed by firefly, getting used to lifting that knee and planching through the arms and the shoulders and building up the shoulder strength as well. Followed by a few positional drills to help you really focus on getting those knees in towards your armpits for the full crow pose. So whenever you're ready, just simply come up into your down facing dog positions. And we're going to inhale to roll forwards to high plank, really planche through the shoulders, shoot the body weight forwards. So almost roll onto your toes, so there's more body weight going through your arms and your feet. And then we're going to press back to down facing dog, and then take opposite hand to opposite foot, tap, and then the same the other side, tap, and then come through, back through to that high plank, planche, hold for 1, maybe 2 seconds, press back to down facing dog, tap, tap, and then high plank, back to down facing dog, tap, tap. From here we're going to go straight into those crisscross crunches, so find your down dog pose, find length in your body, and then bring opposite knee, so inhale to lift your right leg up, exhale as you crunch it through, bringing the knee to the left elbow, tap, send it back, switch over, so inhale, left leg, exhale, crunch, tap the right elbow, step back. We're going to do that 2 more times on each side, so right leg to left elbow, step back, left leg to right elbow, step back, and again, right to left, left to right, step back. Come back to your down facing dog. If you need to take a breather in child's pose, please do. If you want to continue, we're going to inhale to lift the right leg up high towards the sky, bend at the knee and bring that knee outside of the right elbow, tap the outside of the right elbow, firefly, step back to down facing dog, and same on the left side. So inhale, left leg goes up, exhale, crunch, tap the left knee outside of the left elbow, step back, 2 more times each side. Step back, inhale to lift, exhale to tap. Last one each side, inhale to lift, exhale tap, inhale lift, exhale tap, step back, come down onto your knees, roll over onto your backs, and you're just going to simply bring your hands up as if you're pressing the ceiling away, straight above you. So I want a 90-degree angle with your arm on the floor, and then you're going to think about bringing your knees into your armpits. So you're going to have to engage your core to lift, tuck your knees into your armpits, just bring them up 5 times, as high as you can go, trying to keep those arms away. That's it, 1 more, and then relax. Take a moment to catch your breath, and we're going to go through those 3 movements again. So I'll guide you through them as best as I can. So we're coming up into that down facing dog again. Press the ground away, bum towards the sky, heels towards the ground, head towards the ground, and we're coming into that high plank. So inhale, roll forwards, high plank. Exhale, press back to down facing dog, toe taps. Inhale, roll forwards, high plank. Exhale, down facing dog and toe taps. Last one, inhale, roll forwards, high plank. Exhale, press back, toe taps. Now we're coming into those crunches, so stay in your down facing dog. Right knee comes through to left elbow as you exhale, inhale, step back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, step back, Opposite side, so 2 more times each knee. Last time each side. Step back, and then we're back to those fireflies. So right knee comes outside of right elbow, tap, step back. Left knee outside of left elbow, tap, step back. 2 more times each side. Move with your own breath, in your own time. Exhaling to crunch, inhaling to step back or lift the leg. And then come back down onto your backs and bring those knees in towards your armpits again. So hands up towards the ceiling, press the ceiling away. Imagine you're pressing the ceiling away, and then bring those knees in towards those armpits. So inhale to lift, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Your core should be pretty fired up now, but we're going to do one more round just to make sure it's all switched on, and then you can relax in child's pose for a couple of breaths. So come back up into that down facing dog. Find that nice setup position. Inhale, roll forwards, high plank. Exhale, press back, down facing dog, toe taps. High plank for the second time. Roll back as you exhale, toe taps. Last one, inhale, high plank. Exhale, push back, toe taps. Opposite hand to opposite foot, remember. Straight into crisscross crunches. So exhale, right knee comes to left elbow, step back as you inhale. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Exhale, inhale, sorry. Exhale, right knee to left elbow for 2. Opposite side. And last set. 3, step back. And then your fireflies. Right knee to outside right elbow, step back. Left knee to outside left elbow, step back. 2, 2, 3, 3. Step back, come down onto your backs, and we're back into those kind of upside down crunches. So hands towards the ceiling, press the ground away, really activate through the arms, and then bring those knees in towards your armpits. So inhale to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant, guys. Just relax there. If you want to come up onto your knees and take an extended child's pose, take a few breaths to recover. Stretch off those shoulders, maybe even let your arms fall by your sides. Catch your breath. So, option 2, pause this video at any point so that you can practice the pose before I move on to the next one. I'm going to demonstrate each pose to you and then demonstrate the mobility movement at the end, or the fun skill movement at the end, and then you guys can come back, rewind, replay as much as you need to help you get into this pose. So with both poses, your hands are going to go shoulder distance apart. So a good way to measure that is to simply overlap your arms, tapping your fingertips on each elbow to find the spread distance, and then place your hands on the mat in that position, so or that distance apart. Think about when you place your hands on the mat, not pushing your hands flat into the ground. Think about grabbing the mat with your fingertips and then pressing your knuckles down. So a bit like your feet are not completely flat on the floor, your hands should not be completely flat on the floor for any inversions either. Once you've found that setup position, the first pose we're going to do is side crow. So we're going to twist the body to the side. So you're going to bring the hip so completely 90 degrees to your arms. Your bum is going to sit on the back. So think about your arms being a ledge. The back of your arms, your biceps, are going to be a ledge, or your triceps, sorry, human anatomy. So you're going to use your elbow in your glute or your hip, and the other elbow is going to go kind of in that crease on your knee bend. So you're going to really, the important thing is the setup with this bit. So you're going to really suck those knees up and towards your chest and get that twist set up correct first. Find that position with your hands, really get to grips with the floor, literally, and then you're just going to literally let your body weight go over. So the first leg you're going to lift, you're not going to lift both feet off the floor at both times, you're just going to gently ease your body over. First leg you're going to lift is going to be that bottom leg that is closest to your arm. So it's the opposite one that you might think. And then the back leg can lift. That's going to help give you a little bit of stability while you find your, while you go through that transition of getting your weight off your feet and onto your hands, basically. So find that setup, get those knees tucked in towards your chest, find those elbows in those positions, and then just slowly lift that bottom leg off. Set yourself up and then lift that top leg. Keep those knees tucked in if you want to, or if you want to, challenge yourself and extend the legs, and then come back and slowly lower yourself. And remember to do both sides, because you're going to need to make sure you're balanced. There's no good being really strong on one side and not the other. So again, find that setup. Make sure you've set up yourself correctly, because that's going to really help you. Find the lift, take the leg off when you're ready, and again, see if you can do that side and then come back. So that is side crow pose. Some people find that easier than normal crow, others don't. If you're scared of falling on the floor and landing on your face, it's not that far. You're probably not going to hurt yourself, but you can always put a pillow there just as a bit of comfort, support, but you'll be fine. Just, it's getting that courage or confidence to lean the body weight as far forwards over the hands as you can. If you've got sore wrists, you can always use some kettlebells or parallel bars or even dumbbells to have that neutral wrist position rather than this. And if you need to, just do a few churns in between to relax off the wrists and keep them nice and mobile. And if it hurts too much, stop, don't do it anymore. So that is side crow. The main crow, or the standard crow that you see quite a lot of on Instagram and social media, is similar setup with the hands, but this time the knees are coming into the armpits. So you need to find that position that we've been practicing on the floor by bringing the legs into the chest when we were on our backs in your inverted position. So set yourself up, think about your hand position on the floor first, and then walk your knees, come up onto your toes, walk your knees in towards your armpits. Try not to use your knees directly on the back of your arms. They will slide down a bit. If you have your knees pointing into your triceps, you're going to find you bruise. I always try and tuck mine out just slightly. The key to stop bruising is to squeeze your core and lift the legs off. Technically, when you start to progress this pose into crane pose, where the arms are completely straight, you shouldn't have any weight of your legs resting on the back of your arms at all. So think about really engaging that core to minimise the bruising and minimise the pressure on the back of your arms. If you use your shins against your arms, you're less likely to bruise just because it's a flatter, bigger surface area. So find that setup with your hands, tuck your knees, walk your feet all the way in towards your armpits, really squeeze that core to lift the knees up, and then slowly lift one leg. As you push the body forwards over those hands, lift the other leg. Squeeze the toes, squeeze the knees up, and press the ground away, really planche through the shoulders, and see how long you can hold it for, and then slowly lower yourself to the floor. So that is crow pose. So again, feel free to stop the video, have a go, have a practice. Feel free to message me for any help or advice as well on this one. Send in your clips if you want to. I always love to see what people are practicing at home. So the fun mobility pose, or challenge if you like, it's not really a mobility one, is crow to plank. So it's finding that confidence in crow pose to then be able to shoot the body weight back into a low plank or staff pose, as we call it in yoga. So it's a lot of core strength and arm strength, because you've got to have the body weight confidence to push the body back as well. So whenever you're ready, you come to the front of your mats and you set yourself up in that crow pose, wherever that is. You're then going to planche, focus on planching through the shoulders, and I probably won't talk through this one because it is quite a difficult pose to talk through. And as you planche through the shoulders, you think about squeezing everything in tight and then shooting everything back as you exhale, catching in that plank position. So you're going to set yourself up at the front of your mat in crow pose, wherever you are. Find that solid crow position. Really think about pushing the ground away Squeeze the heels up and towards the bum, and then shoot and catch and plank. And then you can take it through to cobra to finish and continue with the rest of your flow. So have a play. It's quite a fun transitional advanced pose if you're doing a yoga flow. For example, if you're floating back from a forward fold into plank or down facing dog, it's quite a nice transitional one to just add in for a bit of fun if you want a power yoga practice. So have a go, let me know how you get on, enjoy, and I'll catch you later.